Hi, I'm Jessa Jeremiah. Welcome to the Restaurant Show. We have a fabulous show for you as always. We are checking in with the Egg and I, doing a little bit of breakfast, very exciting. And we're also checking in with Tuscany Mediterranean Grill. They have a fantastic restaurant in Fitchburg that you're going to want to check out. And the Market Grill is a Hy-Vee spot that you don't want to miss. It's all on your guide to the best restaurants in town, so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to go coming up on the Restaurant Show.
This episode of The Restaurant Show brought to you by AccuClimb Mechanical Services.
Hey folks, welcome back to The Restaurant Show, and I'm standing next to one of our very dear friends, Stephen Dascom from the Egg and I. Steve, how are you?
Thank you, very good.
Good. Always good to have you with us. So you're going to be making something called the California Scramble. What is this? Tell us a little bit about this.
Okay, well, we are running a new campaign, a limited time offer, starting in Monday, actually.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be, what, February 8th?
So February 8th, okay, it starts.
I forget, March, it's on here somewhere.
Okay, that's cool. We can run it across the screen, so that's
March,
totally cool.
Yeah. Anyhow, it'll be ready for about a month.
All right, sounds good. And so what is it? Let's get started here.
Okay, so this is somewhat of a healthier item. I'm not making it as healthy as we could because I'm making it with regular eggs. We do also offer egg whites. This is just some phase. It's oil.
Oh, okay, so it's a special kind of oil.
Sure, it's got butter flavor in it.
All right, got it.
So it's, again,
butter
somewhat
substitute.
healthier.
Butter substitute, got it.
We're
using real eggs here
eggs.
right now. All right,
it's
that's
just
good.
Liquefied. It's eggs, egg yolks, and just a tiny bit of dairy.
So I noticed that you're using like kind of a bigger saucepan. Is this going to take up a lot of space then eventually, or?
I just grabbed this pan.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if there was something, for folks at home who wanted to know the method behind the madness, so to speak. So you got some spinach.
Some spinach, quite a bit of spinach actually.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thus the healthy part.
Sure.
I've heard that there's more vitamin C per ounce of spinach than there is per ounce of orange.
Could be. I don't know that one for sure.
Yeah. So you got some onion, it looked like?
Some onions, some tomato.
Okay.
You'll get some aromatics in there.
All right.
Got a little bit of bacon, of course.
Gotta have the bacon.
Gotta have the bacon.
Yeah.
And that's it. Now we're just gonna make a scramble out of it.
All right. Very cool. Very cool. So now this is part of a promotion that you're running through sometime in March.
Sometime in March.
Hopefully the information is across the lower third of your screen there, folks. And you had a pancake that you demonstrated about a year ago when you were with us.
I believe so. I'm not 100% on that one, but it's a pineapple coconut pancake.
Pineapple coconut?
Actually has some small diced pineapple in the cake, and then we toast some coconut, put that on top, and also we make a vanilla cream sauce right in the store, and we just drizzle some of that on there.
Ooh, wow.
And we'll give you some in a side, so a lot of people, you don't even need syrup with that one.
Sure, it's just the vanilla cream sauce works real well. So what's the process for toasting a coconut?
Well, we don't toast the coconut. We just take shredded coconut and toast it.
Oh, that's all it is?
Yeah, it's in a frying pan. You can do it at home. It's not a big deal.
Got it. Okay.
Pretty much everything we do, you could do at home.
Okay.
And that's part of what I like about this show is that I'm showing you things that you can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even the things that we do in the store that are kind of fancy.
Yeah. But when people see this kind of thing, they know what kind of food they can get at the Egg and I, and I think that's really important to know that these are the types of things that you offer. And you also offer lunch too. I mean, it's not just breakfast. You're not just open for breakfast. So what are some of the things that you offer for lunch?
Yeah, lunch isn't our niche, but we do have some items, and since it's not our niche, when we do lunch items, we make sure we do them very well. We only have a few things. So we have a few signature sandwiches and salads, and our soups, of course, made from scratch.
Yeah, and I have to confess, I've actually only ever been there for lunch, so. But you're very good menu, a huge variety. You think the Egg and I, you think eggs, 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 but there's so much more than just that. I think the eggs and more maybe would be a good title.
I think somebody's already using that one.
Is that okay? All right.
All right. We're
we're about done here with this.
So we're gonna plate.
Okay.
As you can see now, again, along with it being somewhat healthier, I brought in English muffins that are not buttered.
Okay.
So they're dry.
All right.
Obviously, you can get them anywhere you want in a store.
Sure.
And I substituted fresh fruit instead of our ranch potatoes,
Right.
And of course, you can get whatever side you want. You get cottage cheese. You can get grits.
Oh, wow,
So one of the
really?
things
Okay.
that we do that a lot of places don't do is we actually make grits
Okay.
and hold them all day and serve them. A lot of places if they have grits, they're the instant grits, and it's not. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you go stay away from the instant grits. So then you sprinkle it a little bit with some bacon here, is what it looks like.
Right. Well, this is
this is the cheese.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
going to be pepper jack.
Okay.
We have all kinds of cheeses you can use. We have a Gouda cheese that's really awesome.
Okay. Yeah, Gouda cheese I think would be really, really good on something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like these scrambles because they just have such a beautiful presentation. I don't think mine would look that beautiful if I was making it at home.
Don't try this at home.
Don't try this at home, kids. Don't try this at home.
Okay, I already pre-sliced this avocado. It's a quarter of an avocado, and then I cut it in that quarter into quarters.
Okay.
It's not letting go though. Come on.
Well, you're doing it the right way. I've heard that you're not supposed to scoop. You're supposed to peel.
Right.
For an
right.
avocado.
Oh.
So
Ugh.
that's all right.
This one is a little
one's-
underripe, I think.
Yeah, that's all right. Avocado's one of those
Yeah.
things that it just tastes good on almost anything, any kind of
they
salad
add
or.
the smoothness.
It
I mean, you
does.
can use it instead of butter.
Yeah, for sure. You can kind of mush it up and it's spreadable and that kind of thing.
We're getting this.
And that's just such a beautiful presentation. I love that. Did you bring a fork so I can try this?
I did not. You guys have stuff here.
Brendan, you want to grab a fork for us? I'm gonna try this. All
There
right.
we are.
And there we have the California Scramble. Now, voila! Bon appetit. So
Exactly.
now this is. Do people ever put it on the English muffin, or is it typically people eat the English muffin just as a side thing?
I haven't seen them actually do that
Okay.
before, but I mean, you could easily scoop with it, sure.
Thank you,
there
sir.
we go.
Thank you, sir. All right, I got to try this out here. Now, do you recommend me putting salsa on it first?
Well, I'm more of a dipper myself.
More of a dipper? Okay, all right. So we'll get a little piece of avocado here if we can. Get a little scoop of that. And then get a little piece of that. I'm going to try it without the salsa first.
Oh, sure. I mean,
get
there's
it on.
plenty of flavor in that.
This is a great way to wake up in the morning.
Sure.
Excellent.
That'll get you going for the day.
Yeah, and I like how it's a warm dish, and then you got kind of the cool smoothness of the avocado. That's really, really good. And then you can't go wrong with fresh fruit and English muffins, and a little bit of salsa too.
Sure. Now, in the store, of course, we would have melted the cheese on top.
Sure.
I didn't want to bring something else along just to melt the cheese.
I
for
got
you,
it.
So,
I got it.
mean,
Well, Steve, it's always a pleasure having you with us. Thank you so much for coming
bet.
in today. Don't go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up right after this. Stick around.
When we return, we are going over to Tuscany Mediterranean Grill to see what they have cooking, so stick around.
And welcome back to the Restaurant Show. If you're looking for a good place to eat this weekend or next weekend or anytime in the future, look no further than Tuscany Grill. It's located right inside the Wyndham Garden Hotel in Fitchburg, tucked away in the Wyndham Garden Hotel in Fitchburg. And I'm joined now by Chef Peter Lidstrom. Chef Peter, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Always good to have you back in the house. So what do you got for us today?
We started a new menu in the restaurant last week, and I'm going to do a new pasta that's on that menu. It's a beef tenderloin pasta with demi-glace.
Oh, right.
Red wine.
Demi-glaze. What's demi-glaze?
It's a veal stock that's really reduced a lot. We make it our own in the house.
Okay.
It's good. Like here,
All right, awesome.
same kind of thick.
Oh, okay.
It's really good.
So that's veal stock.
Veal stock, yes.
Very cool. All right, well, let's get started. Let's see what you got here.
Okay, we can start with taking the beef, like
All right.
beef tenderloin here. We'll cut it up.
Cutting up in slices, it looks
Yes.
like. All right.
And we use the Angus beef tenderloin, so it's
Okay, so this is Angus
stuff,
beef.
yes.
Angus beef. Here we go.
we'll put it in the pan.
It's cooking away already.
Put some
Yeah.
salt and
Got a
pepper
little
on
salt
it.
and pepper. Very nice. That's cool.
Yep.
It's starting to cook. So how long do you cook that for? Just until?
It goes so quick.
Yeah.
You're just gonna turn them over. Get already brown.
Sure. Yeah. Now you guys got some. You're open both New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve.
Yep.
Open till 8 on Christmas Eve and open till 10 on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you have available for your menu options that?
We're gonna have a limited menu. We have lobster, steak, pasta, salad, some stuff like that. Like, it's gonna be a good choice of things.
Sure. So it's still a good choice. You still got some good food available.
Okay. Yeah, and we're gonna have a lot of stuff from the new menu put on there.
Yeah. So what other kinds of stuff do you have on your new menu?
We have some new steaks, some new pastas. This is one of the pastas that we made up. So
Okay.
it's a good one.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna continue here. There's mushrooms goes in.
All right. Fresh mushrooms, of course.
Yep.
Good.
Let's see how much. Oh, that's good. Mushroom goes in, and then mini heirloom tomatoes.
All right. And it looks like those are seasoned up with something.
They're
What did you prepare?
marinated in garlic and parsley and salt.
Oh, okay. Very cool. I'm always so amazed with the flip. I can never do the flip. Not that I've ever tried too often.
You should try. It's fun.
I don't think you want me trying here on broadcast television, Peter.
Okay, and here we have some Merlot red wine.
All right. Yeah. Ooh.
It's always
Everything's
good.
better with wine.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's the old saying? I love cooking with wine. Sometimes I add it to the food.
Yep, exactly. I do that too.
Yeah.
But okay, let this simmer. Turn up the heat a little.
Okay.
This is gonna simmer for a while.
All right. So we're simmering. And then at some point you're adding. How do you make the veal stock? How's that made?
It's veal bones that's cut down.
Okay.
Where they have the bone marrow and everything. You put it in a big pot with onions, carrots, and celery.
Okay.
And you put tomato paste in there, and like everything like leftover vegetables and stuff, and you put it in the pan and reduce it to like a fifth of what it is.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then you reduce it even more than that, and then when it's done, it turns out to be this, what we're gonna add now.
Okay.
And it's really good. Demi-glace. You can use it for everything, for sauces, for pastas, for.
Sure. You can kind of add some liquid to it and make it reanimate it for some soup.
Yep,
I think.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool.
You can do that.
Very
Absolutely.
cool. All right. Nice. So that's just like the bones that have been boiled down. Then.
Yes.
Yeah.
You take the bones out afterwards, of course.
Oh yeah. Right. Sure. Okay. All right. Cool. So we're still simmering here.
Yep.
This is part of the beef tenderloin. It's looking really good so far. Awesome. Awesome. The smell is just radiating right now.
Speed it up a little here.
Yeah,
Speed it
that's
up. We're
cool.
gonna reduce it down.
That's cool. So you got some new pastas, you got some new beef dishes, and that's
We got the beef dish. We put a New York beef T-bone on with a demi-glace sauce with tomatoes and tarragon. It's really good. And we added we had a pork ossobuco before we had the lamb ossobuco. Now we changed it to a pork.
Okay.
And that's a
Ossobuco?
shank. Yeah, it's a part of the leg of the
Okay.
pork that you cook for a really long time until it gets like tender and falls apart.
All right.
And that's also that sauce that goes over Tuscan beans and stuff like that.
Oh, wow. Wow, okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
I hope the menu is going to work out good.
Yeah. So at the time of this filming, you said it's been here you had the new menu for 2 days now, 3 days?
We started Thursday.
Okay.
So we only have it for, what days? 4 days.
4 days, okay. So things are going well so far?
Oh, yeah.
and-
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
It's just in the kitchen, also the new menu getting organized to put stuff in the right spot.
Sure, yeah.
But
yeah.
it works out.
Yeah. How long does that take? I mean, do you have to test out any of those recipes on folks before you put it on the menu? How does that work? What's the process for getting new menus new items onto the menu?
I write it down, I make it, and I eat it. No,
Okay.
if I like it, I
So
put
if
it
you
on.
like it, you think everybody
No,
else will.
I want everybody's input because the menu is for the whole staff. I mean, it's for the wait staff or the
Sure.
the tip money. They want it to be good and everything.
Right.
So, I mean, I think we rewrote it 10 times before everybody was
Really?
happy.
Okay.
When everybody's happy with the menu, that's
Yeah.
a good thing. But it's not up and not happening.
So it doesn't happen overnight,
No.
in other words.
And here we have this goes with penne pasta here. Penne pasta are going to heat up fresh
Okay.
penne pasta, heat up in water here.
All right, cool. Very
Because
cool.
this just needs a little more reducing, and it's ready to go.
All right, and that's it's starting to bubble. And then how long do we let this bubble for?
About 5 minutes. It also depends on how much demi-glace you actually put in because you want it to be a little thicker.
Okay.
So toss the pasta in it.
That's very cool. Very cool. And then it looks like you may have. Do we have a finished product to show?
I do
here?
have a finished product.
Okay.
Yes. I do have.
Cool. We'll take a look at that here.
This is the finished product. And when it's finished, we put cheese on it.
Awesome.
Parmesan cheese, some fresh basil, some green onions on top, and I put a little twig in there. So
Excellent.
this is how it looks.
All right, and this is the beef tenderloin.
Beef tenderloin pasta.
pasta.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to give it a try here, folks. We'll see. We'll see if this new menu shakes out. I'm going to get a tomato with me because I like the tomato, and I'll try to get a noodle here.
The noodle is important in pasta. Yes. How's that?
I like that because it's actually not as rich as you might think it might be.
Yeah, no.
It's pretty light fare, so I like
I mean,
that.
even the basin on the onions on top that goes with really good together. So it's a good
It's very
dish.
good. So at the end, you're just kind of mixing in the
this-
noodles and
Toss it.
excellent,
We can
excellent.
make one more here quickly.
Awesome.
That's a fresh steaming one. And the only thing we have to do here is put the stuff on top.
Well, awesome. Well, Chef Peter Lidstrom from Tuscany Grill, thank you so much for joining us. So great to have you with us today.
Yep, thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Always.
Go check them out. They're at the Wyndham Garden. It's Tuscany. They're over
Yep.
at the Wyndham Garden Hotel in Fitchburg. We'll be
Yep.
right back with more Restaurant Show.
Thank you.
Coming up next is the Hy-Vee Market Grill. You're not going to want to miss what they have cooking, so stick around.
And welcome back to the Restaurant Show. I'm so excited for our next guest. I'm joined now by Luis Albaran and Lindsay Frazier from 1855 Saloon and Grill in Cottage Grove. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Always good to have you with us at any time. And you guys have some really, really good-looking stuff here today. I'm wondering what you're going to cook for us today, Luis.
So first of all, I'm going to do Old Town scallops.
All right.
They're really popular in the restaurant. Personally, one of my favorite items.
Old Town scallops.
So I'm going to start out with 5 scallops.
Okay. Those are huge
I'm gonna-
scallops, by the way.
Yes, they are huge. I'm going to saute those scallops for about 2 minutes on each side.
Oh, okay. 2 minutes on each side.
Yep. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to start with.
Real simple.
A little bit of fresh garlic.
Got some garlic going on there.
Garlic going on. We're going to let it cook for about 2 minutes on each side.
Okay.
Right here on the other side, I'm going to start off with our boardwalk chicken. That's going to take about 5 minutes to get them ready.
Okay, that's cool. So while that's cooking, we're going to go into the chicken then.
We're going to go into the chicken. We're going to leave those in here. We got our chicken breast. It's marinated
All right.
with our special seasoning.
All right.
Put one in here.
Can you give us a secret of what's in the seasoning, or is that a
It
secret?
is about 7 different ingredients on it.
Okay,
I
all
can
right.
give you a couple of those.
Yeah. I like how that's not like super bready. It's not like the real thick breading.
No,
It's just
it
a
is
nice.
light flour, a little
Right.
bit of seasoning, Cajun spices, garlic powder.
And then
stuff
you're
like
actually
that.
kind of putting the oil on top of that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yep. We want to
Yeah.
go away from putting too much oil in our food.
Right.
So at this
Yeah.
moment, a lot of people like healthy food. So I'm going to flip my scallops.
Yeah.
They're about halfway ready.
Yeah. Okay. That looks good.
So here we got chicken, which
You
is
flip
going to
them
take
over.
about 6 to 7 minutes to cook that.
Okay. All right. So you 2 minutes on each side for the scallops.
The scallops, I just flip them one time. So it's going to take a couple more minutes to get them ready.
Okay.
I'm going to deglaze my pan with a little bit of white wine.
Oh, white wine. Ooh, look at that.
White wine.
The
This
smoke
is our-
detector's turned off.
Yes. This is our garlic butter sauce that we use for our scallops.
Garlic butter. Oh, wow.
So I'm just going to dump some in
Yeah.
there.
Very good.
Let them cook for a couple minutes, and this one should be ready within the next 3-4 minutes.
Wow. Okay. Great. Looks awesome. And so you've got some vegetables and some other things that you're kind of
Yes,
seasoning.
I'm gonna plate the skillet chicken,
Okay.
which we use a little bit prosciutto ham.
Prosciutto ham.
Yes, I'm gonna add this on top of the scallops.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's on my chicken.
On the chicken. Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and put cheese. Can't go wrong with cheese.
What kind of cheese is that?
We got 4 different kinds of cheese. We got Asiago, a Parmesan, and we also got a little bit of mozzarella cheese, just to make it a little more cheesy.
Yeah.
So with these cooking, it's gonna take about a couple more minutes to
Yeah.
get them ready.
And you can't see this at home, but the crew's mouth is just watering. They're drooling.
smells
all
really,
over.
really
I'm actually
good.
standing and drool right now. Well, Lindsay, while that's cooking, I want to kind of talk to you a little bit. You guys are kind of expanding your banquet hall and some of the offerings you have for banquets. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
We actually have a variety of different banquet menus available. We have anywhere from $14.95 to $32.95.
Okay.
We can do a buffet style. We can do appetizers, walk up hot cold appetizers. Just basically whatever people want to do, we can work with. And
What's the biggest banquet that you've had recently?
recently, yesterday, we actually just had one for 70 people.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty big. That's
Yeah.
pretty big.
That
And you can do
went
stuff for smaller people too,
Yeah.
like our smaller group of people, like 10 or 20,
Yes,
things like
any
that.
group.
And how do people get in touch with you to set that up? How do they schedule that?
They could go on our website and get a hold of us. Otherwise, if they can call us at the restaurant, they can talk to either Katie or myself, and we can book it for them.
So talk to Lindsay or Katie and get set up for your banquet.
Yep.
So I really like your tagline, Big Cities Food in a Small Town, because that's really what it is. This is really, really high-class food. And you're in kind of a suburb of Madison, so to speak, and in Cottage Grove. But it's really, really good stuff, and it's a really great place. It's kind of off the beaten path, and it's a really great place to have banquets and so forth. So talk to us a little bit about some of your specials that you have on each day of the week.
Mondays, we have 2-for-1 burgers. Tuesdays, all of our pastas are $10. They come with a salad.
$10 pasta bowl,
Yeah.
okay. So on Wednesdays, we've got $5 Modern Martini, and you've got some music on Wednesday nights as well.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we have all live music. So.
Okay, very cool, very cool. And then you've got prime rib on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday?
Correct.
Okay, excellent. Prime rib is always good. All right, what are we doing now here, Luis?
So what we're doing is already finished up the skillet chicken, so I'm going to saute a little bit of our 7 baby meat.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of garlic, because you can go wrong with that. We're going to make a little bit of fire over here.
Yeah.
And
Don't try this at home, folks.
Please should be ready within the next minute.
Okay,
So we'll finish it up.
And what did you saute that in again?
I sauteed with a little bit of oil and a little bit of white wine.
Okay,
So
excellent.
this would be the finished product.
Look at that. So that's the
See that?
chicken with some sauteed
it's
vegetables.
Yep, it's a skillet chicken. It has a bit of fresh spinach in the bottom. The chicken with prosciutto, a little bit of cheese on it, and we serve it with our 7 veggie mix.
Excellent, excellent. And how are we doing on the scallops?
Scallops are almost ready.
Yeah, all right. So this is
Basically,
kind of like what the
done.
finished product looks like.
This is the finished product. Those are our Old Town scallops.
Old Town scallops.
5 scallops. We have a little bit of garlic butter sauce on there, and we serve that with a baked potato. It can be loaded or any other side option.
Loaded baked potatoes and
Yep.
scallops. This is, and I would like to try something if I could.
Yeah, you should.
I don't think I have a fork though, so I might just have to take a bite with my fingers. Is that wrong to do that? I hope not. I hope not. So can I try one of these scallops?
Yeah,
Is
go
that
ahead.
cool? I'm gonna try one of these. Oh my gosh, it just melts in your mouth.
Yep.
Very
They're delicious. I personally love those scallops.
Yeah, that's very, very good. And it doesn't taste as fishy as I thought it was going to taste.
Yeah,
It's just got
I
a really
know.
nice, rich flavor.
I think the garlic butter sauce will kill a lot of the flavor of the fishy smell
Right.
and taste out of that.
Right. But the good fishy taste is still there. It's really good.
Yep.
It's excellent. Well, Luis Albaran and Lindsay Frazier from 1855 Saloon and Grill in Cottage Grove, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for bringing us this wonderful food. Don't you go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up right after this. Stick around.
Thank you so much for joining us for today's restaurant show. I had a great time checking out all these great local restaurants. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, and remember that life is too short to eat average.
This episode of The Restaurant Show brought to you by AccuCline Mechanical Services.